Great. I can see that it's being live streamed now. So perfect. We should be all set. Is that correct?
Yep,
Yes, it's just loading now. Yep, very good.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. So I was saying Emily is no longer going to be working with us. She has a new responsibility. So we want to welcome Christian Tolarski with us. He will now be working with us as a legislative aide. Thank you. Nice to have you here with us. So we said we were going to change the order of how our agendas work so that we could share what we have made for progress at the previous meeting and then go to our breakout groups and then stop when we are finished. So that we don't have to wait for each other and come back. Everyone's time is too valuable. So that's why we're going to look at sharing any progress, asking any questions, making any comments you want now, and then we'll go to our small breakout groups. Do you want to share anything, Christian? I know you have some guests today.
Sure. Yeah. So and our guests have logged in. So thank you so much, you guys, for coming early. The subgroup of this task force who are working on examining the feasibility of start time changes invited representatives from 3 districts, or are joined by representatives from 3 districts. We invited several others, but we will be joined by the Assistant Superintendent for Operations from Guilford, Mr. Bowden, Ms. Fayoish, I don't want to mispronounce, Ms. Fayoish, who's the Assistant Superintendent in Business of Operations of Norwalk, Johanna Zanvator, I think I said that correctly, or Zanvetter, who is the Director of Transportation for Norwalk, and actually Colin Austin, who is officially a member of the task force, is on the board of the school board in Norwalk, so we're glad that he's here to share as well. And then finally, Dr. Kevin Smith, the superintendent from Wilton, is joining us today. So when we break out, we'll be hearing from those 3 districts about their experiences, and then we'll have an opportunity to ask them some questions about what lessons we can take away from their experiences as we report to the state legislature ultimately.
Excellent. Anything else from your group?
No, I just that I think in the coming months, we'll be hearing from other stakeholders, but we wanted to hear first and foremost from representatives of districts that have made changes, to learn, sort of like piloting, right? These folks have taken the lay of the waters and they know where the rocks are. So it's important to hear from them before we sort of go too much farther.
And our group is very different in that many funds have already been expended this year through grants, and we've made some great progress in meeting demands for infant and toddler spaces. And we want to see how we can continue this work beyond just a few years when the grant monies run out, what's going to happen. And we're still trying to see how we can get universal preschool also in this state. So we are going to look at reports. They've done so much work, the Office of Early Childhood already. So we're going, and they've done surveys. And so as opposed to us bringing more people in right now, we're going to really try to review some more of those reports and then see what the next steps are. And also to be sure that the quality of all this that's been expended has met the needs that we want and also at the higher quality. So, we have all these spaces now. How are we going to ensure that they are meeting the standards? So there's a kind of work that we are looking at. But lucky we've had the funds at least to try to meet the needs of, we know that how important this is to have enough childcare centers and meet those family concerns.
Dr. Roy, let me ask, I know that the appropriations, actually the General Assembly have just about 3.5 more weeks to sort of deal with the budget for the next 2 years. Is anything that you are doing going to inform that, or is it really sort of a retrospective look?
Well, from my understanding, and please anyone jump in, there's already been multiple years of money given, so it's a matter of making sure that, again, we continue beyond that and inspecting the quality and ensuring that it is meeting the needs that it's supposed to meet. So anybody else from the infant and toddler group to add anything? All right, then anything else that we need, Emily or Christian, before we break out?
Nope, you should be good to go.
All right.
Okay.
So if we go to our, where are we looking here? You need to set us up for our,
Yes, just give me one
Okay.
moment to start sending everybody to breakout room.
perfect.
Thank you so much.
So what's the latest we're hearing? 4 inches, 7 inches, 25 inches? Where are we at now?
We at the university here in New Haven, we already got our cancellation for tomorrow.
Oh,
Um,
and
Legislation closed for tomorrow already too, I just
Okay.
heard, so.
Okay.
No
and
test.
you're in the south, so I think it's worth as you go up the state. So I wonder, yeah, okay. Well, we'll probably hear soon also.
And Kevin, do you have to make such a decision for your people?
Yeah, I'm a little out of practice though, because we haven't had a year. So yeah, we're, I think, if you're following along, I think the entire state's going to be closed down and most places will probably announce a closure, sometime tonight.
Be careful what you wish for, Kevin. You can still
I
have a
was-
lot of those.
We have, right? We've been on those calls, haven't we, Alicia?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, for how many days and days and days. So
Mhm.
hey, take these winters when you can get them.
Yeah, now folks around here are already whipping up their hot chocolate, I think.
And why not when you can? It's the first named storm, they said, right, this year? That's incredible.
Yeah, we haven't had
I
measurable
know.
snowfall in over 380 days.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's our final guest, Jason Bowden from
Excellent,
Guilford.
welcome.
Great to see you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
so-
we're just waiting to get to our breakout groups.
Yeah.
And
So,
Dr. Ray, can you just remind me which between you and Christopher, which one of you is in which room?
I'm an infant and toddler.
Okay. All right, almost ready. Sorry for the delay.
Okay.
Okay. I just have a few people here I'm not seeing on the list. Can you tell me where they go?
So they're all school start times yes, they're all school start times. Even Ted Doolittle's replacement is school start time. So yes, school start time.
All right, so I'll send everybody there if it's not specified otherwise. Okay.
And if anyone is wrong, then come back out and they can reassign you.
Yes. Okay. All right. I am sending you all now.
Well, thank you.
Go right ahead.
Thank you, Emily.
All right, Christian. So that's pretty much it for now.
Okay.
You can actually, if you want to stop the YouTube stream, I'm not sure how long they're going to be in these rooms, and